And that question, and kind of thinking about the answer to that question, that got me thinking about an article that I read about Anthony Bourdain. And Anthony Bourdain, obviously, he was about as successful as anyone could be. I mean, he was a successful guy in so many aspects, and yet he killed himself. And I didn't know him personally, but he knew people that I know. He was friends with Joe Rogan. He was friends with Harley Flanagan. He was friends with guys that are really good guys. And so in that way, I kind of felt like I knew what kind of a guy he was, at least. And even from the outside, even without having any connections to him at all, he was the kind of guy that had just about everything that most people would want. And even still, I mean, obviously that wasn't enough. Well, in the article that I read, there was a quote from one of Anthony Bourdain's books, and the book was called A Cook's Tour. He said in this book, I wanted adventures. I wanted to go up the Nung River to the heart of darkness in Cambodia. I wanted to ride out into a desert on camelback, sand and dunes in every direction, eat whole roasted lamb with my fingers. I wanted to kick snow off my boots in a mafia nightclub in Russia. I wanted to play with automatic weapons in Phnom Penh. Recapture the past in a small oyster village in France. Step into a seedy, neon-lit pulqueria in rural Mexico. I wanted to run roadblocks in the middle of the night, blowing past angry militia with a handful of hurled Marlboro packs. Experience fear, excitement, wonder. I wanted kicks. The kind of melodramatic thrills and chills I'd yearned for since childhood. The kind of adventure I'd found as a little boy in the pages of my Tintin comic books. I wanted to see the world, and I wanted the world to be just like the movies. That's what Anthony Bourdain said. Just like the movies. But you know what? To me, the world is not like the movies. The movies aren't real. They don't exist. But you do. And this life it's better than any movie there is. Movies are supposed to provoke emotion. They're supposed to make you feel something. But I have a better idea. Go out into the world and actually feel it. Go feel joy and love and triumph and rapture and ecstasy and glory. Go feel those things. And with those feelings, there will be other feelings as well. There'll be sorrow and pain and sadness and desolation and suffering. There'll be all those feelings too. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Take both sides feel all of it. That's what life is. Those feelings, those emotions, those highs and those lows, those are life. And those emotions and those feelings are better than any movie because they are real. So make your own comic book. Make your life your own movie. Actually make it better than a movie. Not better because it's more adventurous or more romantic or more melodramatic. Make it better because it's real. It's real, so it is better. And you know what? Real comes with some downsides. Real comes with some darkness. But that's okay. It's okay because when you know the darkness, the light becomes even brighter. So go out there, move toward the light, move toward the light, and live. Live. And I think that's all I've got for tonight. So